What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of Joe Boo's Day Job. I know nobody's here yet, but I know you'll be here in a bit. Today, I am trying finish plaster. I've got to do a test because I've got one bucket of this finished plaster that you're only supposed to put on a credit card thick at a time. Um, Jet is going to be coming back down the road. On Friday, and he's going to pick up some more of this plaster, so I need to know how much of this I need. Jason D, you're the first one in the house. What's up, Jason D? Jason, I am trying finished plaster to see how far this stuff goes and see if I can learn how to use it. Hey Trey, can you come here and take a picture real quick? Before, because my camera is live. I'm sorry, but you should look at it before and after. Like an idiot, I forgot to take a before picture, so I'm getting the wife to take one real quick. David Wiley, what's up? He says, what's up, Mark and Tracy? Regina Green, what's up, Regina? Eastside Harold, what's up? Eagle fan here, Mark, doing a great job. Appreciate that. Okay, glad I found you live. Nice work, as always. Appreciate it. So what we're doing is, this is actually the finished plaster. Over here, this section of the walls is not in bad shape, so we're just going to try the finished plaster and see how far it goes. This is not quite as heavy, and it goes a lot further because it's going on real thick. So maybe this will save my arms. Thank you, baby. Somebody put a nail in my wall. What y'all think? Is that an improvement? That's what the plaster looks like. Now I need to find a hammer real quick. Find a hammer. Tap that thing in there. Put a Band-Aid on this finger. How's everybody doing? Who's in the house? Who's in the house today? Who's here? Don't forget to hit the like button. So, we have a 5-gallon bucket of the finished plaster. When I went up to Lancaster the first time, and I got 4 buckets of the Game Time. What's up, Game Time? Or 3 buckets. Maybe it was 4 buckets. And a bucket of the lime wash and 1 bucket of this finished plaster. So trying to figure out how many buckets I need. Jet's coming back down on Friday. His mom's doing real good. And he's going to be going back up in a couple of weeks. So he's going to pick up the plaster because he's going to be going right through Lancaster. So let me grab a hammer. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. We'll just deal with it like that. How about that? Problem right now. Did I buy that place? What place is that? This? Yeah, this is mine. Me and my wife's. My wrist and my hand have been killing me. Yeah, I wish I had an extra. I wish I could like take this one off and pop another one on. Try to see how far this will go. I'm looking at this thinking I might need about 10 buckets of it.
Huh?
So looking at this, how much we have to do. Maybe about 10 buckets.
So what, you were able to get one bucket?
Well, I bought, me and Tracy rode up to Pennsylvania to buy this stuff originally, and I bought of the stuff that I mix.
Yeah.
I bought like 4 buckets of that because he was just like, why don't you try this stuff out before you buy a whole lot of it? So I bought 1 bucket of this stuff, which is the thinner stuff.
Yeah.
And then I bought 4 buckets of the stuff that I make up to try it.
No.
So, but it's $50 a bucket. This stuff has got marble dust in it. You can't find them. I don't know where you get marble dust next to the putty. So
Okay.
I'm gonna buy this from him. And Jet's up in that area, so he can pick up some for me. And so the question is how much
What do you need?
Yeah, I've got to figure out about how far it goes.
Mm.
What I'm thinking is I'll get, because I don't want to overload the Suburban, is get like 5 buckets and that was good.
Will it be super smooth?
Hmm?
Will it be a super smooth wall?
Well, this smooths it out, or you can have it textured. Anyway, shoot up. What's up? 52 people in the house. Thank you for joining the Joe Boo Sports Report, as well as Joe Boo's Day Job. So I've used up a half a bucket so far already. No, he's back under the house, I think. y'all think? So that's what it was like before. That's what the first coat of finish plaster looks like. I used up about half a bucket of mud. So, wow. I'm gonna need a lot of buckets. Feel like you should be helping. I feel like I should be helping watch this. Lola, what's up, Lola and Angelica Barron? Did you like the gutters in the front? Oh my God, the gutters in the front are the bomb. They're sexy. They are sexy as hell. Trying to drink lots of water. Oh man, Adrian Collins, shout out to you, man, with the huge super chat, man. Appreciate you. That will go into helping get this place really going. I tell you what, I got to show you guys. Okay, hopefully we won't lose the signal. Let me show you what I did today. Okay, all right. Hopefully, first of all, shout out to Miss Tracy. She's painted all of the trim on the doors and stuff up here. Doesn't that look pretty? Hopefully this doesn't pixelize. I've got the medicine cabinet to go in here and the globes that are going to go on there as well. The bathroom. And Jed's going to be back and finish the tile up this weekend. Yeah. Okay, but that's not what I wanted to show you. Oh, man. Whew. That looks, oh my God, look at it. Look, it's so bright. Oh, I took the plaster off of this side of the chimney today. So we're going to end up having to clean all that out and fix that. Oh, man. Wait till we get outside. Hopefully we don't lose the signal. But I did the gutters up here. Look at that. The black gutters. I'm standing in the middle of the road. But look at it. That sets it off. That is sexy. Sexy as a, oh my God. That is sexier than I want to be. I mean, or no, sexier as I wish I could be. I am so freaking proud of those gutters. I've got to fix the brick up at the top so that way it'll be up on the top too. But you look at it down the side over here on the side. Oh my goodness. VZP, shout out to you, buddy. I am ecstatic about how good that looks right now. And I'm ecstatic about the super chats. That's helping out. Trust me, more than you know. Those super chats are definitely helping us more than you know. This is no. I can't paint the door black. Here's the thing. I want you to understand. This door is actually, when I first got here, this was wood that was in the basement. So you can see all the wormholes and everything else. I made this door, and I want you to be able to see this because this wood, I don't know how old it is. This is actually oak, white oak here, and this is antique heart pine. So I want that to be seen, but a good idea. Oh, okay. I want to show you guys this too. This is how I'm taking a break. But look at I've got to put, Angelica says, one more shelf. We read it last night. Miss Tracy said, thank you for the shout out. But I love the shelves. The shelves I think are really cool. We're going to put one more on top of it. And Angelica says, your dad has this. We found this in the house. I think it was in the wall, if I remember right. So yeah, we got to touch up the paint here in some places and stuff. But Miss Tracy has been very, very busy because she's been, so many damn light switches, I don't know what to do. She's been painting all the door trim and stuff in here. I've got to finish putting these in. And she's painted the door here. We got this edge looking really, really sharp right there. So I put the globes on here and the medicine cabinet. So that's going to look good. Now, let me go back upstairs. Oh, and we patched the floor right here where you used to fall through. So we got that done as well. And my brother, right there, HVAC, he's down there now putting in a vent. Currently, we have AC coming out of this vent and out of that vent, and the ones up under the floor here. So it's actually cooling down This side. 76 people watching, babe. $19 and a $10 super chat. Woohoo! Okay. So tomorrow, if my wrist doesn't fall off, I'm going to probably start plastering the sand plaster down here and see if we can start making that look good. Now, wow, that looks like a brand new wall. That freaking looks insane. Okay. Shout out to the people here watching plaster dry. Appreciate y'all. And it is a balmy 73 degrees in here. All right, so abracadabra, alakazam. We're gonna try and make this wall look like that one. Ah, east side. Okay, you hanging out with that crazy dude? It'll be finished. I'll be staying in here before the football season. How about that? Hit the like button. Shout out to Lola. I want to see you and Philly 500 go to a Dallas Eagle. You know, I had a bet last year with Philly 500, but he was too scared to go. And it's a good thing he didn't, because he would have lost and would have had to wear a Dallas Cowboys jersey. No, just asking. I'll tell you what, here's what we got. Friday, we have HVAC inspection. If that passes, then I'll be putting in the insulation up in the attic and down in the rest of the crawl space. So next week, I'll be able to call for the inspection on the insulation. The electrical, I just got to put the plates. We put the plates on and 3 light fixtures. We can call for electrical final. Ooh. And when Jets finishes the tile and we put the stuff on the shower, we can call for the plumbing final. And after all those pass, then we can call for the building final, in which case, boom, we can actually live here. Now, as far as being finished, it's a 203-year-old house. You're never finished with an old house. You're always going to be working and changing. Why am I so mean to Philly 500? First of all, I'm here working on my house. I haven't talked about the Cowboys at all. Haven't talked about Philly 500 at all. I'm here working on my house. Why are you bringing up Philly 500 and being so mean about him? He's the one that's always calling my name. Yeah. Tell him game time. Well, that's why you have the line wash, that you can add color to it. You want to tint it. But it looks a lot better than that. Oh. Ah, boy. I think we need a lot of this. I think my arm's gonna fall off. Or my wrist is. What do you think? You can't hand me that little corner trowel. On the fireplace, the corner trowel that you got. very fine. You have to put it on very, very thin. You put it on thick, it cracks.
How many of those cups do you have to do?
Well, it depends
Is that
on
final?
how bad the walls are. You want to smooth it out this. What y'all think? Is that amazing or what? You know what's funny? Is people will come in and just like Eastside Herald, oh, you're gonna finish in 2024? And they look at this and they're like, oh, you got so much work, it'll never get finished. And I just look at how much this changes every day. This part is actually pretty easy in comparison to that first level. You know, when you look at, huh?
What time you have to order the soup?
It's already here.
It's on the counter, on the island.
You guys who watch the show know how much this has changed, and it is a lot of work and a lot of time. But when you're dealing with a house that's like this is not like new construction. You know, new construction, you got brand new framing. It's easy to hang the drywall. You're not trying to plaster and deal with 200-year-old walls that got nails and cracks and everything else on it. It's a lot easier. And I'm okay because the cool thing about this house is it's the journey as well. I knew nothing about plastering walls before this house. I'm not going to say I'm an expert at it because I'm not, but I know a lot more about it, how it works, and why I actually love it. And I will also say I know a whole lot more people now than I used to because everybody coming by and saying, "Can I see the house?" Probably dry tomorrow with the AC. Wait for another coat, but we won't have any more compound for it. Nice and dry right now. I need to go. What up? What y'all doing in there? Hello? I think we're going to get a wide receiver from the Jets. Yeah, they've definitely, or at least that the rumor. There's a rumor being spread about me and the crew about something we did or was supposed to do. So yes, there is that rumor. Uh-oh. I'll be back. I gotta mix this a little bit more so it'll dry on the bottom. We don't want a dry bottom. All right, y'all watch the walls, okay? Make sure they don't leave. Make sure the walls don't leave. I'll be back.
What is it, which game was the first watch party of the Brick House?
I don't know. It might be a preseason game. Man, that is bright. Bright, bright.
That's super chat from Eddie.
Eddie! Is that my cousin Eddie? Eddie! I want to talk to you, Eddie! I don't like the way you treat me, Eddie! Eddie! The FU man. Glad to hear it's gonna head to a game early in the season. Carolina is the game. I think instead of the Washington Commanders, left hand up. I'm not trying to do that game in the cold again. Thinking about Carolina.
What's the date on that?
The Washington game?
Yeah.
It's the last game of the season again. January, it's next year.
So when's Carolina?
I think early November.
Is that the closest outside of DC?
Philly would be closer. You want to do Philly? I'm trying to live. I want to live. All right, I got to get to this window because I got to see the plaster against the window. So what's everybody talking about? What are my peeps talking about, baby? Tell everybody I said thank you.
Said, yes, to Carolina. Where's Angelica? Where does Angelica live?
South. Further south than Carolina.
She said yes to Carolina. She'll meet us. Eddie B said, I can't stand these twins and Carolina's great. Please tell the lovely Tracy that I said hi. Hey, Eddie B.
I don't have to tell her. She's watching. She's over in the corner watching me.
Angelica said she might go. You do in Carolina.
Well, Angelica, we got to find out what kind of wine you want to have here at the Red Brick House.
Eddie said that plaster is looking like fondue on a wedding cake.
Looking like what?
Fondue on a wedding cake.
Fondue.
Fondue is kind of icing.
Fondue, I thought it was like chocolate and all that. Or cheese.
Cheese.
You put cheese on them.
Somebody said goodnight, EJB.
You say goodnight?
Oh, Angelica said she's in the panhandle of Florida.
Well, I was trying not to put her information out there.
Okay, she did.
But she put it out there. Okay. Wasn't me.
What's up, Mark and crew? Love what you guys do. Ray at first. Eddie said I am no cook. Maybe buttercream icing on the wedding cake.
Yeah, it is like cream. It's kind of like sandy cream cheese.
So you can say like butter.
Yeah, it really is. It's butter, definitely. And very sticky.
Eddie said, what's MAF doing?
He's working with my buddy Alan at a church. They're changing all of the light fixtures into energy efficient ones. And they have to work after hours because they have school, church, and some really big church.
So, I don't know who this is, but its handle is BZP 1946.
He did a super chat too.
He said, Tracy, you should go into interior design in your retirement. You would beg to differ, I know. But,
He wants me to paint the front door. He wants me to paint the front door.
I agree. It really looks awesome. JJ. What's up, Mark? House looking better every video live. Done in no time. Congrats.
Amen to that. The spirits are like, yo, dude, get this shit done.
Limmerman said Martin sounds serious about wanting to get paid. Who's Martin? Someone promised him something.
Martin?
I don't know. Who's Martin?
I have no idea. Martin Lawrence.
Eddie B said did not.
Oh, Zach Martin wants to get paid. Offensive lineman.
Eddie, you just gave me a super chat because I'm narrating.
Because you're there. Okay. Hey,
Not thinking
the
about
work doesn't end, and we work together.
While I'm narrating, I'm not doing any work.
No, that's work. It's important work. You are.
Eddie said that my other cousin get the registers completed. I've been watching the progression of the house, even if I don't go in office. Usually I'll like and sometimes post after they post.
Oh, you make comments after hours all the time. I see them.
He said I have a great eye for custom design. I think he's talking about me. Angelica likes the front door and all natural.
All right, we're gonna have 2 bottles of wine for Angelica. Ask her if she's a red or a white wine drinker.
Tucci said looks like we'll be done before the season starts. Let's pray that's true.
Yeah.
BZP said stain the front door with black pen.
We'd have to take off all the varnish.
That's interesting. Oh, it's a lot harsh. Alright. Ray said, I see someone outside the window. I hope not. We're on the 2nd floor.
That's just one of the spirits.
Yes, it was Zach Martin. So, Ryan Clark did a super chat. Just keep it at 100. Love the house.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats.
Angelica's
The
delivering.
super chats will be going back into the house. How about that?
Oh, the black front door would set off the black gutters. That's what's up. Ooh, Angelica wants sangria.
Sangria?
Uh,
Okay.
It's cool in Texas and it's still 100 degrees. Good lord. Eddie says, question for you guys. How are we going to bring that red brick house back to life? I love the brick aspects of the house. You want to answer that?
Yeah. How are we going to bring it back?
That's what he said. How are you going to bring it back to life?
I thought we already had brought it back to life. The fact that Michael's not falling in anymore, the floor?
Say more about that, Eddie. I'll start giving you a super chat. I think. What's the difference? I'm not sure.
There's super chat and super stickers.
Might be a sticker. It says work.
It's the same as super chat, but then it's just got like
Oh, BZP, Joe Boo HGTV home channel. Put that out in the universe. Eddie said this is the only channel that I enjoy chatting, just a lot of fun. You guys
we,
need to know.
we appreciate that, Eddie. See now,
It looks even better on camera.
what's funny is now, there's some people I say are family, but there's different types of family that you have. You know, when you have that family get together, and you tell the kids, don't get too close to him. Okay? And then you got that aunt who's got the mustache, and she's always, give me some sugar. You're like, ah, as a kid.
Old Eddie Murphy jokes.
But it's true.
It's stolen.
And where do you think I got Eddie? I want to talk to
At
you.
least give Eddie Murphy credit.
I actually didn't remember that was Eddie Murphy.
Aunt Bunny. Richard Ray said Aunt Bunny. So Eddie said, I mean the brick outside, there are a couple of spots that are faded.
Oh,
And
well.
they'll look perfect after you get done with them.
Well, here's the problem. They should have never painted the brick. These aren't like old bricks. I mean new bricks. These old bricks, because they're fired by hand, They're not like the hard bricks that we have of today. Oh my God. Wow. That looks good. So they're actually soft and they actually breathe. See, I have been spraying down the walls since Sunday. I've been actually spraying the walls and getting them wet because they absorb all the water and stuff. And so they actually breathe. And so this literally sucks the moisture out. You will never see mold grow on this wall. You will never see mold grow on it. And what they've learned is a lot of times when they do swimming pools, like indoor pools and stuff, they'll do lime plaster on the walls because it sucks out the moisture and stuff, and it breathes and it gives kind of a fresher scent. And that's where when you come in here, it's like you can tell the difference of the air versus outside. So it's constantly got to have that exchange. When you put paint on there, it doesn't allow for that exchange, and that's why it's peeling off. The problem is you can't use like muric acid on it because it's got salt in it and it'll eat the bricks up. So basically, it's going to come off, and eventually you'll get back to seeing bricks that look like this. This is what it really should look like, quite frankly. But I don't know what we're going to be able to do with that as far as evening it up. It's just kind of the way it is. And see, that's where a lot of people are like, man, why are you plastering these walls, man? Slap some drywall up, frame it up. It's like, first of all, the walls are already 16 inches thick. Eddie, you don't want to lose another 4 inches of wall. And here's the problem. Once you put that drywall up here, that moisture is going to keep coming through and the drywall is going to get wet. So that's one of those things that I've been trying to go through with this house and learn everything that I can, so that way as I fix it, I do no harm to it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times we'll do stuff and we'll say, oh man, it looks great. And then we find out the thing's falling apart. And that's what's actually happened with this. For example, if you look at an old house, you know how the top of the chimney is always jacked up? There's a reason why it is. Back when they did these houses, in the wintertime, they always had a fire in the chimney. So the chimney always stayed warm. The problem now is the chimney, with the brick being porous, gets all that moisture in there. It's not being used. It freezes and thaws and it breaks. So eventually what I've got to do is actually, I'm not going to be using the chimney because there was a fire in here. But what we're going to do is on the top of the chimney, we're going to go through, fix the brick, and we'll put a piece of granite like on top of it so it's like a roof for it. And that will keep it from having problems in the future. Are you digging that black and white, baby? The white with the color white?
Yeah.
You don't want to tint it?
I mean, did you say you were right again?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did y'all hear that? I'm not worthy. I just saw a unicorn. I saw a unicorn. She just said, I'm right. I'd like to thank my mother for always telling me to believe that it could happen. I want to thank all of you great people because my wife just said I was right. I waited my whole life. Okay. I'm almost out of plaster here. So this is 1 5-gallon bucket. And man.
People think you're funny.
The question is, does my wife think I'm funny?
BCP said, Mark, can I plaster over my sheetrock walls?
No. Well, no, you could actually put plaster on top of it. Yes, you could. Because you don't have the brick behind it. But yes, actually, you can. This is actually easy. The thing is you can't sand this. You can polish it with a stone. We haven't tried that yet.
We bought a stone. Do you know where it is?
It's in the bucket, I believe. But it would be okay on drywall because it's not going to have to get wet. Well, no, actually it wouldn't be. Because the problem is you have to wet the walls before you put it on or it doesn't stay like it's supposed to. So I guess actually you can't. Now you can put it over top of cement board.
sent you a $5 super chat, and he said, "Dear Mark, I was right too. Sincerely yours, Coach Garrett."
Can we let Jared go, man? Come on, Eddie, let him go. I don't know, Trey. I might have to move my studio over here on this side until we get finished. This looks too pretty.
It's gonna be prettier over here.
No, I'm talking about for temporary.
Oh, okay. Just bought the camera up here.
My camera. Your camera? Your cell phone?
Mom's been watching this
Oh. Oh, you still can.
on green.
Has she still been doing it?
Probably not, because we
Okay,
haven't
yeah.
been in the front green.
Yeah.
Alright, what am I gonna do today?
Huh?
You ready?
I'm tired and hungry. Gonna use up the rest of this bucket.
You want
Oh, no.
to face yourself.
Whew, $60 in super chats? Oh my glob. And 71 people in the house? Oh my goodness. Shout out, y'all the real MVPs. Y'all the real MVPs. I appreciate that. But look at that. Look at that black against that white.
That looks pretty.
Wow. Soup's downstairs.
So, you can have super chats from,
Who's soup chat from?
these
Shout out to DZP. I wish I knew what his real name was.
What's your real name, DZP?
Oh, he's like, nah, we ain't doing that.
What's your first name? Oh, he thinks that stucco look is the final look and stuff.
Look, it could be.
So,
It could be. This is broke ass media.
so BCP gave, super chat, I guess that's what it is. And then he said, although I love the extra people in here, I really love it when they're doing she-goat things. And nothing but facts. Good, especially a certain one, I don't know who they're talking about. So true, correct. How do you actually paint up the plaster? Answer that question.
You don't paint plaster, or you can, but you shouldn't. Because it'll peel, because again, it can't have the exchange. What it is you can line wash the plaster. And basically, that's the same line, but it's very, very thin. And what you do is you can tint it. You can put additives into it to give it color. So if you wanted like an antique white look to it, things like that, you could do that.
So the nameless BCP said, put can like outside on the eaves to accent the house at night.
That's a great idea. And that would look old. And the ghost would probably appreciate that.
Ramon Gomez said, hey Marquis, Cowboys flag front.
Oh yeah,
Brick House. Ah!
I'm gonna put one on the other pole.
You are not. Hope to see it in a few days. Lola, I have it. Teal ready? Teal. Hey, how's Rashid doing?
She's doing good. He broke his ankle. His bones are very, very brittle. Hey, Jet, glad you're here. How many buckets can you put in your car? Seriously, what's the max? This is what we've done here, Jet. Look at that. This is almost a full bucket. So let me know how many we can put in there. Can you do 10? 10! 10! Can you put 10 in your... I'll give you extra money for gas because I know that's going to suck it in. Plaster is tight. I need this in my life. Oh Lord, here we go, Eagle. They follow me. I mean, they can't. I can't get no in there. Why are you always talking about the Eagles? Why are you always here? I wasn't talking. Had I said anything about the Eagles without being first somebody talking to me about it, saying something about the Eagles? No. You know, the world doesn't revolve around you guys. Believe it or not.
Joe said a Cowboys flag to break out the property though.
Ah, okay.
That's only the second connect I've ever heard of.
Connect?
With connects. Mary Carey said, what's the plan for the ceiling?
For the ceiling? That is the plan for the ceiling. We're keeping it the original beam. We're going to pull the nails out.
They can see that there's.
Okay. The insulation, that's going to get boxed in. But see, well, you're looking at the lights. But the ceiling, and that's going to get painted black and have vents covers on it. But that is going to be the ceiling that we have here. So, yeah, the insulation won't be showing. I wish I had another bucket of this.
He said I was kidding, not true.
Well, there's a couple reasons why I did that. One, when we took off all the plaster, I said, man, that's a lot of drywall. That's a lot of drywall that I don't want to do. And then I saw these beams that are 200 years old and all the nails that were in there. Now we're going to pull out the nails that are still left in there. But then there's the knob and wire, the electrical, which was an upgrade back in the early 1900s. I want people to be able to see that. And that's where we've got our ceiling fan. That's right there. The glass has bubbles in it and it looks kind of old. So it's trying to have an old feel to the place. And of course, well, I tell you, VZP, send me your address. Email me, cowboysmark94 Gmail, because I got it right down here. I have one down here right now. If you send me your your address, email me cowboysmark94 on Gmail, and I will send you that. So I appreciate that. I have a maid. It's just like I didn't get everybody's address. But seriously, Jet, how many buckets can you carry?
You have 83 people here.
83 people just watching this plaster? Man. Honey, quick, go get me some more plaster.
Cameron gets to
Huh?
Cameron gets to join.
Now, see, I can actually answer my own question here. Answer this. When people come in and they look at the place and they're like, oh my God, you have so much work to do. And I remember actually what happens when you go through and you're doing a project, when you're doing the electrical, the plumbing, the HVAC, the framework and all that stuff, People come in and they don't notice the difference. But then you come in, oh, Andy! Oh man, Rashid, oh no, Danny. Oh, don't do it. Yeah, I'm gonna throw up my Italian sub too. But what happens if somebody comes in and they see the plaster, oh my God, you're almost finished. Because what always happens is we're like, man, we got all the framing in, we got the electrical roughed in and all that stuff, right? And they're like, boy, you got a lot of work to do. And then you hang 10 pieces of drywall. Boy, you guys really got some work done today. That's the way it always goes. He is working with Alan doing electrical work. He'll be back this weekend to finish off the last of the electrical and other stuff. He's always chasing Garrett. That's his alter ego. Mm. That's how who's doing? Kayla's doing good. She is almost kind of turning into a bodybuilder. Building her body. Heavily into the fitness.
Mary Carey said, be careful around the women. Tracy can kill you if you get plastic.
Oh, I know she did. She's just got to kill me.
That's what my window is.
Yes, I've talked to Miss Jackie a couple times because she's kept sending me tweets about the receiver and Zach Bartlett.
Hey, Kiana.
Let me in on the joke. Let me in on the joke. They're laughing. I said, let me in on the joke. $75 in super chats. Good God. That may be a record for this channel.
Yeah, the 77 people left.
Down to 77? For this channel, it used to be, I was happy if I had 77 views on a video. I'm gonna wait. I'm almost finished with this. Hope I have enough to go around the rest of this window.
That looks great.
Trying to get every drop out of here. Did Jet ever say how many he could put in his truck? Jet's like, I thought you meant like 1 or 2.
That was usually the first week in August.
First week in August? Are you helping?
Are you going to the Hall of Fame?
I think so.
Who's on that?
Huh?
That's the
All right, this is all we have left. I need to get around this window because if I can't, it's going to be a messed up picture. Oh my goodness.
how you get on his knees.
Getting on is not the problem. Getting up off of is the problem. Don't you know it's hard out here for a pimp?
Kiana said, Mark, this is how we show our support since we can't be there with you to help. And that'd be fun. Keep up the great work.
Well, if they showed us the work, it'd be like a day of action.
I know, right? That would be so cool. I was thinking about that the other day, how we make up jobs. I was like, is he making up work for you?
I remember Steve.
The sheets and the sheets getting plenty of love.
I remember
Since he's not here.
when Steve kept going, I must be hitting a piece of metal. It's like, no, you've got the drill in reverse again.
Mark Edison said, I'd be a $20 super chat if you sing the complete Commander song. Let's hear yours every
I can't remember the words. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. The Commanders. Big old John Rigo. And let's see. Oh man. Who are we? The Commanders. The Commanders. RFK was our palace. Hold it. RFK was our palace. And Doug Williams was the first black quarterbacker to win the big dance. Who are we? The Commanders. Left hand up. Left hand up.
I love that song because it's so bad and so patently ridiculous.
Okay, everything from the kitchen back except for that laundry room is done.
You can make it. Shout out to my brother who has been in the attic, in the crawl space, in the basement. He's everywhere. He's omnipresent when it comes to that HVAC. And we're in here chilling like a villain, thanks to a Rondo, who's done a custom system. Now, when I tell you, listen, We have a custom system here. Because here's what's cool. Now, I want you to understand this. Now check this out. That is the only thing that you will see. And it's going to be black grills that tie into the light fixtures and stuff. I'm going to box that in. All of the duct work, there's no bulkheads, there's no ducts that are running throughout the house that you're going to see. It's going to look like it did back in the day when they were burning their ass off.
Yeah.
Except, but we chilling, we cool. And the same thing, we actually put two systems in. So we have a 2-ton unit that's up here in the attic that's feeding all of this stuff down. And then we have one that's in the basement that's feeding the lower level. So that way you don't see the ductwork. Hey, Rondo, you're doing a cool job cooling the house. Cool job cooling the house. That's not a play on words, is it?
Mark J. Smooth is in the house.
Jay Smooth. You know, Jay Smooth, you should be a rapper. An 80s rapper. That sounds like an 80s rapper name. It's Jay Smooth in the house. Can't believe it. We got around the window.
Who's on you? Your mother?
Yeah. Eddie's my cousin. Eddie's my cousin. Eddie's been to our house. Eddie, you've met Eddie in Minneapolis.
Yeah, Jim. It's his husband?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And Rhonda just be chilling in the cut. Said she's chilling in the cut.
I guess Jet read when he heard how many buckets we needed.
Say what?
I said, did Jet run when he heard how many buckets I needed?
Alright, Eddie just sent me your $20 super chat.
Who are we? The Commanders. The Commanders.
Other cousin is in there. It's a family affair. I love it.
It's a family affair. Oh man, I got bad news, y'all. That's it.
The Super Bowl's in Minneapolis?
No, it wasn't
Well,
me.
we met him at the Super Bowl in Minneapolis.
You met him. I had actually met him when I was a kid.
I remember it. Okay,
So let's see what we did. 81 people. Shout out to you. Look at that. What do you think, Trey?
I think it's amazing.
That's bright.
That's the first real, like, visual of what it's gonna look like.
All right, let me go get the sponge float. Oh man, wow. Wow. Okay,
They're loving it, honey.
so is VZP still okay? VZP, bro. Okay. No, VZP. No. Cowboys Mark 94 Gmail. See, that way I'll get your name. And if you get that to me tonight, I want you to know that this one has been here at the Red Brick House. This one will be headed your way. This one, look, I tell you what, it's been downstairs in the downstairs man. We're gonna put it
Don't go back down there. It's freaking.
right there. All right. So That one is yours. That one is yours. Send me your address. It will be in the mail tomorrow. Bet on that. Bet on that, okay? Look at that. Okay?
Huh?
There's another chair in there.
No, she said that's a poopy.
Oh, Lord.
She's like, don't get in your truck in my clothes. She said in that shit. Yes, ma'am.
Is it changing it at all?
Smoothing it out. Making it look a little texture to
Texture?
it. So it's just, that's, you have to look at it. This gives it like that same feel to it. But this is to help even it out. Wow. Who are we? The Commanders. I might have to do that some more.
That is so far down.
Hit the thing on the bottom and speed it up. Bring it all the way forward.
Super Bowl party at the Red Brick House.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Super Bowl party in Las Vegas where the Cowboys will be. How about that?
Angelica said we can work that kitchen.
We can work the what?
The kitchen.
Oh man. Oh, that kitchen is going to that.
You can be in Vegas, but they gonna be here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Eddie B wants to know if the Cowboys are really going after another wide receiver. Aren't we good there? Or we need another solid running back or another linebacker?
Sounds like they are. I wouldn't be opposed to that. See, Denzel Mims is a cheap option. He's only about like $1.2 million. So if you get a guy like that, that could be your Randall Cobb. That could be your J-Ron Curse guy that's not costing your arm and 3 legs.
Are you putting bookshelves on that side?
I don't know. At this moment, that's so far from my mind at the moment. But I thought that we were doing built-ins all
On this
over.
side or that side? Or both?
I don't know. You know, I mean, you can only do one side at a time. I'm not going to be able to do all of them at the same time. Do one and see where we go from
So
there.
what's your vision for over here in your studio?
I don't know. Probably a desk behind me,
Behind you?
and so I can turn around, so it wraps around. So I can have stuff behind me.
So, but a desk in front of you as
Yeah,
well?
that's, yeah. I guess.
So would you be sitting out like, would that throw you out to here?
Yeah, probably throw me out a little bit. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that.
Like that. Like a whole built-in situation over your corner.
So you don't like that, or you do like
I do, like it goes from here over to that window.
that? I kind of like I have at home upstairs, that gaming desk table is really nice. You can sit there and I can do everything. So we're putting a little sand texture on it, so that way. The next.
DCP said, all you need is a pool now.
Ooh. There's too much work. Keep that sucker clean.
And Duncan said, let it finish the walls first. He said, it's a joke. Vegas is my hometown. I've never had anything that big to host.
I know you looked at my booty saying, aren't you? See? Unless you don't know her.
No, thankfully.
All right, let me try harder.
Is that water dripping?
Yeah.
DCP said, how do you make the 8th ceiling appear taller?
Say what?
How do you make the 8th ceiling appear taller?
Well, this one's actually 8 foot, a couple inches plus that. Color. You want to have your darker colors down low and lighter colors up high.
Eddie's digging the vibe. So is it super smooth over there?
Is it what?
Is it smooth? Or is it texture?
It's got like a little sand feel to it, but this is taking the waves out of it, so it's flatter.
Well, that's a new one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is growing.
Huh?
No, this is growing.
I think I'm growing there. Is that fried rice for me too?
Yeah. Whoa,
Whoa.
almost went through your window.
Uh,
Almost went through your window.
so however you finish tonight is how that is, right?
Say what?
How you it'll dry, however you can leave it.
Yeah. Although you can polish it, I think, with the stone afterwards. Although I kind of dig the texture. This makes it better for the next coat. When you do this.
So there's another coat of this after that?
There's places, okay, remember when you were talking about how the walls are uneven and they're not straight and square? You build this up to I'm trying to even it out so it looks flat. So it looks flatter. So you only can put on like a credit card thickness at a time. And I'm gonna probably bet you I'll have a crack here, and one other place, because it's really deep.
So from here I see like black shadows.
That's where it's real thin.
I think it puts me to mind like old world.
It is, I mean, this is what they did for thousands of years. I
I
mean,
mean, like you ever see those Italian villas?
well, like the Sistine Chapel, I mean, this is how they would do those things there, and you know how long old those things are. Plaster is very, very strong. This stuff, they say, is a thin layer of this stuff. The strength of this is almost stronger than anything else you can imagine when it dries. It's basically like a whole system.
So 22 says it's expensive to extend ceiling from 8 feet to 10.
Is it expensive? You need to put another, to reframe it up? Not cheap.
I mean, if you've got nowhere to go.
If there's no, I mean, you can tear the top off the house and put another level up on it. Or if it's an attic.
Or even if you did here, putting the ceiling on top of it.
Yeah. But that's not 2 feet. That's only added 10 inches or 9.5 inches. So
Eddie wants to know how long it takes the plaster to dry on average.
this will be, well, with this AC in here, this will be dry tomorrow morning. Probably. Did DCP send me his address? Ask him if he sent me his address, so, because that plaque right there is going to his house tomorrow if he sent me his address.
He said put a floating fixed shelf above, I guess above the fireplace. Well, above the mantle.
Now, you know, you do put the, regardless, you put the lime wash over top of this too. So if you looked and said, you know what, Mark, this is good enough for you texture-wise, you could just put a lime wash on top of it and call it a day.
A lime wash.
It's basically, lime wash is like the paint. Remember we have the 5-gallon bucket, he said you mix a gallon of that with 5 gallons of water and you brush it on.
Yep, I missed that.
Well, that's what we have. So that's where you put the tint to it if you want color.
I thought choose the bucket of the color you want.
No, it's a color additive you add to it.
Oh, so, I mean, we just talked about white, but
You could put
how different is it from what this is?
different colors. I mean, it's like if you want it to be that color, it could be that color and stuff.
Show, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, in Honduras, have a house that's adobe,
Uh-huh.
and they made like a lime plaster
Yeah.
to put over top of the mud bricks.
Yeah, that's what you do, because that seals it up and
And it
strengthens it.
seals up, and it's like, they never go nowhere.
Right, well, when we were in,
And how
Costa
much
Ma-
did Adobe earlier?
well, when we were in Costa Maya, when they built the Mayan ruins and stuff in there, they used lime plaster and lime mortar when they made them. So it's not like it's something that's going to go away quickly. So that's it, guys. Look at that.
ECB said he'll send the address out.
Wow. I think that's freaking insane. Wow. Holy cow. This definitely looks different. All right, good people. Thank you, Angelica. I appreciate you. Thanks. Well, tomorrow I'll be, and I need to start mixing it early in the morning because by the end of the day I'm kind of tired. But tomorrow I'm going to plaster this stuff over here and start working downstairs. In fact, I'm going to go wet my walls down real good for tomorrow so that way they'll be ready. There's a lot of work that goes into this, but it's really rewarding. When I look out at the front with the gutters and things, when I'm just looking at this is like, that's like a major change just seeing that with the contrast of the black and the white. Now, of course, we have to touch up the paint because I got a lot of stuff on that, but I think we'll be okay.
Is
It's,
shoe molding gonna be black?
the base unit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what time is it? Do I even want to know?
10 o'clock.
Yeah, oh my God, I haven't even had dinner yet. All right, good people. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Oh my God, $95. Man, shout out to all you guys. Thank you so much for the super chats. We'll do another live tomorrow. We'll definitely do another live tomorrow. We're doing some more of the plastering and stuff. I appreciate y'all. Peace.